What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and today, a day late, we are doing Toriko 388. I explained in my One Piece video, but I apologize for being late on doing this live reaction. By the time that it came out, I was already at work. I got out of work very, very late, and I was just too tired to do a live reaction. So, doing it in the early afternoon, the next day. Again, I apologize. I stayed away from all kinds of spoilers. I have no idea what happened in this particular Toriko. Obviously, we know that in the last Toriko, Star June is killed. He gives, sacrifices his food luck to be able to feed God to Toriko and feed Center to Toriko. And the Appetite Demon, his red ogre, comes out, is fully formed because he does that, just like Akatsuya with Neo. It's fully formed, shows up, is planning on eating Toriko, so then he can be substantiated and be corporeal for everything. He'll be completely revived. But because Toriko is crying and is so happy that the red ogre has appeared, because of all of the meals that they've had, 985,962 to be exact, he's so happy. He doesn't even blink at the fact that the red ogre is going to eat him, and the red ogre decides to feed himself to Toriko, which causes Toriko to power up even more, and his hair is a little bit different, and we're gonna find out what the heck happens in 388. So let's see, 18 things, and Midoriya's like, his gourmet cells, his appetite demon fed itself to Toriko, and Akatsuya's like, I must make his appetite mine. Huh? So he opens his mouth. Guess you just had to get a good cry out is all. You're looking pretty relieved now, aren't you, Toriko? So I must make his appetite mine. So he wants to eat the gourmet demon, but the gourmet demon's gone. Or is he talking about the other ones? I don't think he can even see those other ones. But anyway, Toriko's just like, even these tears that find their way into my mouth have the finest of flavor. Akatsuya flies at him. In that case, how about tasting my fist? And he's like, huh? Because Toriko's fist is already flying at Akatsuya, and boom, big explosion. Before Akatsuya dashes at him. Mind you, Akatsuya is power level 30,000, alright? Obviously, this isn't his final form. It can't be, because Toriko is about to lay waste to this dude, because he flies at him before he even touches him. Toriko's not even looking at him, and tosses a left-hand punch, straight punch, boom, big explosion, and good lord, he goes like 90% across the earth, and Akatsuya's like, flying that way, and then a hand comes out and puts it, wow, he literally punched him across the entire earth and then stopped him with his other hand on the way back. Like, stopped him, boom, like stopped him right there, bam, before he even hit him in the back. And Toriko still is not even looking at him. And then he turns around, he's like, ugh. Toriko's like, just like how the parks you used to play in as a child seem so cramped once you see them as an adult. The earth feels so small now. And Akatsuya's like, ugh. Toriko's like, what is this? There's a raging appetite within me. The other two, he could probably feel the other two. And this dude's looking around, Akatsuya's looking around because all the food luck is surrounding them still. And they're like swirling super fast. Super fast. It's like a tornado swirling. It's like a typhoon. A little thing. And it's a little paper that says God. A little paper is flying around. It says God. And Toriko's like, so this is the power of God. Oh, God is going into his, his full course. Dope, God. Boom, Toriko full course menu. He still needs the meat dish. So God is his main dish. He's like, at last, I've gotten my full course as main dish. Bam! God is the main dish. Hors d'oeuvres, BB corn, soup, century soup, seafood, ogai, memories of a distant sea. Meat dish, still not there. So it's got to be in the farthest lands, probably a meat dish. Or maybe Neo itself, because he did say that he wanted to eat Neo. Main dish, God, salad, air, dessert, rainbow fruit, and drink, billion bird egg. Alright, so I've got my main course's dish, and this is also thanks to everyone. All that's left now is my meat dish that's lurking among all of the ingredients inside you, and then my full course will be complete. Now, he's got his hand out like that, yo, he looks dope, he looks diesel. Show your face, Neo. What? And he's like, he's figured it out. What's going on here? A big hand slams on the ground. a hand or a foot, I'm not sure. And Bambina is behind him. Yo, Bambina's got the hand up like that. He's like, Ookie. Bambina's straight. Yo, he's got all of his body, his back. Katsuya's like, what now? He's like, Bambina, you were healed from eating God. That's incredible. So how are the other 8 kings? Yo, they gotta be powerful as hell now that they ate God. Freaking Guinness's head is on the ground. He goes, snort. Moon is in the water. The Crow King is on the ground. So obviously we knew that Heracles is still alive. Crow King is effed up on the ground. He said the Horse King had used up most of its energy during childbirth, so he has been slow to regenerate. And it's hard going for the Bird King to regenerate the portion that was directly eaten by Neo, as I think the Snake King is already too far gone. Oh, that sucks. So, okay, so we have a new... So he just said the Horse King had used up most of his energy during childbirth, so he has been slow to regenerate. So possibly he's going to come back, but most likely that new horse is going to be the Horse King. Moon, he doesn't even mention Moon. But Moon is just chilling there. If the Crow King is messed up, then Kiss is probably going to be the new Crow King. And somebody goes, Toriko. He turns around. God's preparation is finished. We're ready. And he goes, Komatsu. I'm all right. I'll have it later. There's people I want to feed it first. Oh, that's cool. He goes, Komatsu. And he goes, I'm all right. I'll have it later. There's people I want to feed it first. Without the 8 kings and everyone else, I would have been killed long ago. Even if they just have one bite, I want them to eat it first. Oh no, that's Toriko saying it. I'm all right. I'll have it later. So what was this? Is this a flashback? Yeah, without the 8 kings and everyone else, I would have been killed long ago. Even if they just have one bite, I want them to eat it first. Quit trying to act all cool, Toriko. Bam! We'll be fine eating last. So, there's everybody. Sunny, Coco, Zebra, and Tepe are all fine. They're up and at him. Coco, Sunny, Zebra, Tepe. And he goes, huh? God opens his mouth. His tongue is out. And there's everyone. Ooh, the 3 original chefs all together. That's so cool. That is so cool. Komatsu and his 2 boys. Komatsu, great work. Yo, Akatsuya, you're done, son. He's got his eyes open. He's like, what's this? Bambina's just chilling, son. Oh, and Brunch is here, too. You're getting poised to turn this all around? Is that what you think, you stupid little flies? Madora's like, no. From the moment we showed up, it had already been turned completely in our favor. He's got Star June in his hand. Oh, his missing hand. And he goes, did he apply knocking the very moment before his death? Whoa, so Star June is not dead. You've always been great at pretending, haven't you, Madora? It's too bad. Just a little bit more and you'd have gotten there. That rage of yours could have almost even reached the extent of my appetite. You were giving off quite the great flavor, but I guess you still got a ways to go. He's just looking. Here's a quick thought for you. Why is it do you think we all eat? Is it to eat? Is it so that we can reproduce and leave behind our descendants? No. It's simply because our appetites drive us to. We may eat because for the future and survival of our species, but we don't do it so that we can share anything with anyone. After all, appetite is in its nature selfish. It's a desire for something so great that it takes precedence over all else. Even if you wanted to die, you still couldn't stop your appetite. Madora is looking at him. How? Even as I'm this sad, this dejected, my stomach still hungers and growls. So there's a flashback of when Froz died, and Madora was sad, yet he was growling up above her grave. If your stomach is hungry, you eat. In this universe, that is the sole rule that dictates action. Only humans are ruled by their emotions. Katsuya, there's one thing I want to ask. Were Starjun and I, weren't we born from your love with Froz? Or were we born from appetite? And he goes, simply appetite. Be it love or anger. They all swell up, burst, become dust, and disappear. Compared to appetite, which is unceasing and eternal, they can but wither, break, and die away. Madora, even that rage of yours was not able to destroy my appetite in the end. This rage of mine, if it would disappear someday, I'm rather hoping for that day to come. Flavor is the same. The flavor of the earth is already swelled up to its limit. Everything that builds up and accumulates will eventually explode and crumble away, except for flavor, which will never disappear. Instead, flavor is reborn again as a new flavor, unlike this pathetic, pointless emotion of yours. But there is one, just one emotion, whose flavor I absolutely adore. I'm sure you wanted to say that now that you've all revived and here, you're ready to go. But it is I who has all the pieces in place now. Everything is at last ready. Now, he's got his hand open like this, and everybody's kind of shivering. Let me feast deliciously on your despair! And his entire palm is holding the earth. And he's like, what? He's planning to crush the entire earth in his hand. Oh, Pear's there. He's like, it's starting. Pear, listen, whatever happens, no matter what, do not despair. Area 1, Earth Inferior. Oh, this is this place that Brunch was talking about. The entrance to Area 1. Someone's diving in. Oh, and it's what's his face? Amaru, I believe his name is. I'm at my limit. My body won't hold out. That light. And he bursts in. He's like, ah! Drops in. Where am I? Oh, this is the original place. Ingredients overflowing. Abound. This is Area 0. Oh, man, I just saw this in an older chapter. This is like the mecca of the food. All kinds of ingredients, and Amaru has made it there. That's crazy. So this is Area 0. Damn. So the entrance to Area 0, Earth Interior. So a lot of crazy stuff happened in this because what's his face? Katsuya wants to eat the entire planet, and this guy Toriko tells Katsuya that he still wants to my meat dish that's lurking among all of the ingredients inside of you. Show your face, Neo. So this is what my guess is. My guess is that when he consumed Neo, he can't actually eat him completely. He hasn't completely turned, like Neo hasn't completely sacrificed himself inside of him, and that's why he had to use knocking on him to be able to do that. Whereas with Toriko and Red Ogre did it willingly, and that's probably why Akatsuya is still in this weird Neo hybrid and Toriko is not. Toriko just looks normal. So I think Neo is still an appetite demon. And that's probably also why Akatsuya has to eat his full course from the farthest lands, or else he won't be able to truly bind with him, because he probably did it in the incorrect way. And when they said that Neo, whatever Neo eats is just gone, I don't think that's true, because Toriko says is my meat dish that's lurking among all of the ingredients inside you. So I think, you know how they say a black hole sucks something in and it can never come out. I think it's the other way around, where it's also like a white hole. There's an exit where all of those ingredients go, and so Toriko has found out that that is the case. The ingredients are still somewhere. Quite possibly it could be Area 0 that the ingredients go to. That would be interesting. But he knows that Neo is still around. He goes, show your face, Neo. So he goes, he's figured it out. Damn, I love that Bambina's back. He's like, okay, he back, baby. Alright, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know what your theories are. Like I said, every single chapter I can never guess. I come up with a theory and it just gets completely dismantled in the next chapter. So thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, following, all that good stuff. As always, this is Periodic saying see ya.